An interesting selection for music, but okay, I'll go with it. So I love Mila Kunis for two reasons. First off, she accepted the invite from a young Marine to attend the Marines Ball, and I hope she goes. But even more, I love what she said in a recent GQ interview while promoting her new flick, Friends with Benefits. She was asked if she ever had one of those relationships herself. She said, quote, "Oi, I haven't, but I can give you my stance on it. It's like communism. Good in theory, in execution it fails. Friends of mine have done it, and it never ends well." So, in just 33 words, Kunis proves she's smarter than every major movie star combined. She deflated one common assumption propagated by Hollywood, that casual sex is really harmless, while also dismissing a deadly ideology that garners glowing depictions on big screens everywhere. That makes her way cooler than any of the other Hollywood clowns pretending to be smart. I'm talking to you, Ashton. Anyway, maybe it's because she's Ukrainian and understands how important a free market and a moral compass is. That place was under the thumb of a system that rejected both. Or maybe she's just really smart. Either way, that's why I like her. It's not because she's hot. Not at all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Mr. Gregg?
Yeah. She's out of town, Bob. Don't bring her up.
Stalker.
I disagree completely with her assumption. I mean, what's wrong with it? A, friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits.
What's wrong with it?
How do you define it?
Well, look, I came up in that period after the pill and before AIDS.
Right.
It was a great time. Okay, that's all I can tell you.
People are eating dinner, Bob.
What's wrong with that? Did I say something wrong?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying that I know that what scares people about this is sexually transmitted diseases.
Right.
I can understand that.
Serious problem.
It is.
But, well, it's a serious problem for a lot of people. But what is wrong with somebody who has a single, having a relationship with somebody else, like a friend of theirs, and they go to bed at night? So what?
Here's what's wrong. First of all, I love what she said about communism. I really do.
That
High five
excited
on
you,
that.
in
That
fact.
excited me more than what she said about casual sex. But look, women cannot have sex like men, Bob. And this notion that is perpetuated by Hollywood and MTV, like women just do what you want. They cannot function like men. It always ends badly. Every woman out there knows what I'm talking about.
Women can't have sex like men? You can last all night. Look at Greg. He gets through about 15 minutes.
How many women have called you up, Bob, stalking you, crying?
Not many. But
biologically, women have more investment in protecting themselves from casual sex than men do.
Right.
That's a biological fact because they carry a child.
That out.
Yes.
That's absolutely true. And there's many sexually transmitted diseases that can affect your ability to have a child, to carry a child, all kinds of things, pelvic inflammatory disease, infertility. I'm being honest.
Watch The Real World.
Yeah, I watch The Real World.
Jersey
Scare
Shore.
you to death.
Right?
So you'll be like friends with
Put them
benefits.
all in a house, give them all this alcohol, then look what happens the next day when they film it. Girls are crying, they're throwing things through the window, the guys are scared, it's all complicated. How is this healthy? Somebody please tell me.
You are a girly boy, okay? That's all I can say.
I'm a girl.
Eric, do you have something to say about this, or is your wife watching?
I was hoping to stay out of this whole segment, but you know, Mila Kunis compared Friends with Benefits to communism.
Yeah.
It's more like Obamanomics. A lot of promises up front.
Of course it is.
After the night,
of course it is.
you find out there's
Look
really
at all the prostitutes who are out of work. That's his fault, too.
You're right, it is. It's like Chinese food. You're like, yeah. 30 minutes later, you're like, me hungry. Hungry.
Well, there's nothing wrong with keeping up an appetite. But listen,
I don't get that.
have you noticed since Easter, since Soviet Union, this is true now. I'm not trying to be funny
don't go
here.
there, Bob.
I'm telling you.
You don't want to go there. I want to ask you a question first. I want to ask you a question. You called me a girly boy.
You want to hear about massage floors?
Yes, I don't want to hear it. It's 5:50.
That's after the show.
I want to ask you a question. You called me a girly boy because I believe in this, but I want to go at you. You are a progressive because you realize that being a progressive allows you to be more piggish because you adopt all the feminist ideology, and that allows you to do whatever you want. Am I right?
Of course you're right. I mean, look, there's got to be some benefits for being a middle-aged white guy who's a liberal still, which there are 3 of us left in America. At least I can get away with being politically incorrect, and you can't.
Yes.
So there you go.
Good point.
Exactly right.
Charming when Bob does it, right?
But can I get back to the Ukrainians for a second?
No, don't go there. You're going to get letters. Trust me.
I'm going to get letters for this whole show. Are you kidding me?
It's true.
What do you think my idea?
But let's compare her. Let's compare her for a moment to all the other actresses and actors that are out there that like Sean Penn, who goes to Venezuela and appeases Chavez.
Yeah.
And you got people that love Castro. Put away the sexual side of it. The fact that she understands communism to dismiss it so casually and so quickly is kind of repressing.
And so fearlessly, without trying to worry about if she's going to face some
that's
kind
tough.
of
You leave a communist country, you come here, you make millions of dollars, you denounce communism.
But
Gee, that's a pretty brave
she
statement.
has made, films like Friends with Benefits, like Black Swan, where she plays kind of like a stalker in a bisexual relationship, or I don't know. That was with Natalie Portman.
Wait, is that still out?
Yeah, you can watch it in your hotel room on pay-per-view tonight.
Did you ever notice you go to hotels and you hear the same movie on all through? Never mind. Go ahead.
The only problem I have with Mila Kunis is that she was with Macaulay Culkin for
which is oddly
Is that the dude who was lost in
Home
Alone?
Yeah.
I think it was that movie about a kid who was home alone.
Yeah, he should have stayed home alone.
But
too,
it's
that
good.
kid.
Her personal life backs up her words, right? She was with him for 7 years or 9 years or something like that. She hasn't bed hopped all around Hollywood. High five, Mila.
How do you know she hasn't?
Well, I'm just assuming that she was
so
with
maybe she
him.
I think that's
Look,
great that
every
she
other
hasn't done
bimbo
that. No,
in
seriously, I
Hollywood,
think
every
that's
week
fine.
there's a different guy on their
Cut
arm.
Mila Kunis some slack, assuming she comes through with that promise she made to go to the military ball with the Marine. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
good for her.
It's a great thing. She does have a hefty schedule. They reported that she may not do it, but I think she's going to do it because you can't go back on your word to a Marine. The only problem is what happens when other actresses are asked to do the same thing. They're all going to have to say yes.
Good, I like that.
Yeah,
I do too. Where's my invitation, boys?
Go on
What is
some
the
dates.
preoccupation with this? Yeah, I want these two.
Oh, you're not ready, Kimberly?
And if you could take him right now, it'd be great. Look, you look at that guy's a stud-looking guy. Listen, what is this preoccupation with this
Why
woman?
don't we auction off going and we'll give the money to Wounded Warriors?
Hey,
How's that?
listen,
Through Bill O'Reilly.
you're absolutely right. And if Mila Stiffson, she doesn't go, AT and I will
That's
go, right? We can have double date.
You probably can't because there'll be no weddings because I'll be out of work, ask Eric, because of Obama. Now,
yes, Bob.
No, I was just going to say, I was trying to make the Eastern European...
I know, and I'm not letting you do that, Bob, because I'm saving you. You're not going to go there because you're going to... You can't say that.
Okay, everybody in the audience is going to want to know what I was going to talk about.
You could put that on your blog, Bob's blog.
No, I can't do that.
You're not going to talk about
you could tweet it.
Friends with Benefits.
By the way, did anyone else get the tweet saying make sure Beckel has a tweet? They all want to tweet you.
I don't want to tweet.
That is true. They want to know. And you want to communicate with you.
All they want to do is, people ask for pictures all the time. You know what for? For dartboards for Christmas. Boom. Boom.
You actually have 95 followers.
It's these snappy little suspenders.
You want me to start doing that to you?
All right. I've had enough of this.
All right, it's time.
Actually, believe it or not, and I can't believe it actually, Bob was on Red Eye, or it's going to be on Red Eye tonight, and we continued this conversation. Take a look.
That's pretty meaningful.
You're all out of your mind. is true. First,
defend communism. Defend communism?
No, it's not. I mean, I'm gonna have benefits when I get off the show. So what's wrong with that?
Oh my God. That's what our commercial breaks are like.
Exactly.
It was,
Get him some soap.
I thought it was a fairly lucid conversation.
It was.
How come you beat me out all that? People can't follow
The
that?
reason is because I want people to tune into Red Eye tonight to find out what you actually said. It's at 3 a.m. Eastern.
You're going to get the censors are going to come down. No, it ain't a surprise, darling.
It's your first time on Red Eye, and you don't have a lot of first times.
Red Eye was a great show. I loved it.
Bob, how many first times have you had? That's one of your first
times. How many
times
first times have I had?
No, what I'm saying, you've done everything.
All right, I got to go.
Yeah, that's right.
I gotta go. Coming up, you might want to grab some dark roast coffee and a biscotti because when the 5 returns, we're dimming the lights and we're getting poetic.